Dodgers, Gary Sheffield facing Ishmael Valdez in the first. Crush, third homer. And check out the fan. Look at little spark. Good leather. Second inning, Greg Sheffield. And you touch them all, Gary.
Spank me.
Every single one of them, yeah. Getting a little personal, aren't we?
And this is not what he had in mind. Clear. Gary Sheffield deep to left, and Glavin knew it the minute it left the bat. His sixth.
Warnings throughout. Big warning was don't throw that pitch to Gary Sheffield. Darren Hall on in relief of Astacio, center field blast. The Marlins were down 4-2. Sheffield hits a home run with a man on for the first time.
6-2, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Top of the ninth, still 6-2. Chef Solomon. His 10th homer of the year. First player in the majors to get 10. And Nagel in complete control for Pittsburgh.
Top of the first, Gary Sheffield had 10 home runs coming into the game. Make it 11. Two-run blast off Osvaldo Fernandez. 2-0 Marlins. Kevin Brown enjoying the...
Gary Sheffield continues his strong hitting. A two-run spank off Russ Springer. 13th of the year. The big man of the night.
Gary Sheffield off of Steve Traxel. Baseball's little anomaly, and somebody please put a coat on that hanger across the street. Sheffield's 13th, 1-0 Marlins, top of...
Pitching to Gary Sheffield of Dreams to center field. It's back, gone.
Complete agreement with you. But here's one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is it gone? Yeah. Yes. Oh, boy. Mike Morgan, the veteran, has made a mistake.
And meanwhile, off the hurdy-gurdy man, Donovan Osborne, it's Gary Sheffield of Dreams with a two-run shot at 7-0 Marlins. Next man up.
Delay of over an hour, bottom four, no score. Oh, Mr. Sheffield. Gary off Dave Burba, number 17 of the season. The Marlins would score 3 in the fourth to grab a 3-0. Gary Sheffield in the first, master of his upper deck domain. Off Kurt Reeder, Sheffield's 18th. Sheffield 2 for 4 RBI on the night. Marlins.
Florida didn't look good early. Fourth inning, scoreless game. Break me off a little something, Chef. Gary Sheffield facing Zane Smith. Breaks off his 19th homer of the year, 1-0 Marlins. Sheffield
trailing 8-1. Gary Sheffield off of Leiter, two-run shot. Fish down 8-3. Top 9, Florida still down 8-4. Will they phone it in? I think on 2 out. Oh, Mr. Sheffield, a 3-run shot for Gary off of Rod Beck, and just like that, we're tied up. We'll go to extras. We'll go all the way to the...
One on for Florida. Gary Sheffield against Mike Hampton way back, and that one's going to be gone. Sheffield's 24th homer on the year, and we're tied at 2. Both teams played great defense.
Gary Sheffield busts out the whooping stick for his 25th home run to tie this game on back-to-back jobs at 3. And Wall, I've hit a wall, perhaps.
Which takes us to the bottom, Hideo Nomo. And for such a complicated delivery, such a simple result, Gary Sheffield on a line drive up and over the wall. Kevin Brown.
As Burke scores all the way from first in the Bichette triple, they called it. However, Gary Sheffield in the top of the 6th hits his second home run of the game off Ryan Hoblitzel. 30 left. Bottom of the first, Jamie Wright, the impressive rookie pitcher, facing Gary Sheffield, and that is also impressive. See you later. His 34th of the year to tie it at 1-1. Top of the...
Facing Kevin Jarvis. Crush. The home run to left, 3-run shot. 8-1 Marlins lead. And they never look back. Fatigue does catch up with you. The Marlins deliver the 1-2 punch.
Cards, Gary Sheffield. Ace. 2-run shot to left. 37th of the year, RBI number 104 and 105, Marlins up 2-0. Later, St.
Thank you, John. Gary Sheffield facing John Smiley. Hey, Smiley. Hit the ball real hard. 38 on the year for Sheffield, making him like 30th in the league.
2 outs, Gary Sheffield off of Mark Leiter. Dial 9, it's long distance. His 42nd of the year. Florida now down.
Going to have to throw to him here, most likely.
Look out. Come on, Win. Hold it back. It's gone. His first home run of the year.
Unfortunately,
Gary Sheffield.
We'll play tied at 1 in the third. Gary Sheffield leading off against Donovan Osborne. No reason to walk the big league's walk leader.
Sheffield crushes the high changeup instead. His second of the year. Marlins lead.
The scores were tied at 1, still tied in the third. Gary Sheffield sends it high and deep, and aloha means goodbye off Jamie Wright, 440.
Bases loaded for Gary Sheffield. Sheff getting his swerve on. Gary, I feel you, kid. 4th homer this year, 4th career grand slam.
Wade when the Sheff cooked him. 5th home run of the season. That gave the Fish a 3-2 lead. Next batter, Moises Alou with then an hour and 12-minute delay, and then Gary Sheffield. 4-0 Marlins. Sheffield's 7th home run. In the top of the 4th, Joe Girardi at the plate.
Case for Fernandez. Gary Sheffield leading off the 4th. Sheffield ties up the game with one swing off of Mark Leiter. Sheff's 10th home run of the season.
Ball is out of here.
And Mark Leiter is in need of some brotherly love from Al. Batting around, leading 5-1 in the 4th. Same inning, different pitcher. Same result for Gary Sheffield. This time against Reggie Harris, the first Marlin to homer twice in the same inning.
Good call. Next batter, still no one on. Sheffield. First career homer against Maddox in 31 at-bats, 13th of the year. Marlins up 1-0. Top of the 8th.
Bottom 2, Gary Sheffield with the score 3-2. I'll rock the party that rocks your body. 14th home run of the season. Sheff 2 for 4 in the night game. 1-0 Marlins. Gary Sheffield is the bomb. Gary Sheffield rocks the bomb. Off of Miguel Batista. Sheff's 15th of the year. He was 3 for 5 hitting on the night. Top
2 Marlins. Gary Sheffield. Ooh, he's up to no good. 16th on the year. This one off Marty Jansen. And the Marlins cruise, winning it by the final of 8-3.
Sean Bosky on the mound, pitching to Gary Sheffield. You know, fans in Miami have a love-hate relationship with Sheffield, but right now it is all love. A game-winning home run, his 17th of the year, and the Marlins complete the 3-game series sweep of the Orioles. The 2nd straight game the Marlins have won on their last at bat.
2 out, Gary Sheffield, he got it. 18th of the year, Sheffield hitting .571, a robust .571 lifetime against Mellow. 1-0.
And Roberto Hernandez, Gary Sheffield goes deep. Number 19 on the year, 447 feet away, a 3-run home.
The Marlins come back. Gary Sheffield, maybe he's finally
plate.
May find it several times.
Top of the 3rd, 2-1 Phillies. Bases are loaded. Not any longer. 9th grand slam of the season for the Marlins. They're up 5-2. Bottom 7, tied at 7, Rex Hudler.
Marlins up 1. Sheffield. Yahtzee. Home run off of Julian Tavares. Marlins lead it by a count of 6-4. And Tavares is much displeased.
Pal. Next batter, next pitch, Gary Sheffield. He is a lumberjack, and he's okay. Ties it up at 1 just like that. And Canzalosi probably glad Sheffield picked him up, but it could have been 2-1.
Ohio with several siblings as well of Jim Leyland. Big moment for Jim Leyland in the top of the 1st. Scoreless game no more. Gary Sheffield takes Charles Nagy deep and gone for a solo shot. Bottom of the 1st, 3-1. Gary Sheffield with 2 men on, trying to get them all back and then some, and he does. Deep and gone off the upper deck over Bob Greasy, that noted first baseman. No, okay. 4-3 Marlins take the...
And Sheff goes out of the yard. 4-0 Marlins, 2nd of the year. Mondesi, as far as home runs, they have not had one in a long time. Noble had to leave because of pain underneath the nail in his middle finger, and this is painful if you're a Dodger fan. Sheffield, still hasn't.
Gary Sheffield. Gary waits on the breaking ball, and he's left the building.